Paltrocast.
Now, before I ask you how you are, is it true that you lost a game of pool in Portland to one of your tour mates who also has an OnlyFans comedy special?
Martin had he had a ringer with him. That's the guy that was on his team was like super good, and then Martin made like an unbelievable last shot that he doesn't even make. It's like the sun shines on a dead dog every day, some shit, whatever that saying is. It was lucky. He can't beat me in anything. He has no athletic abilities at all. But anyway, yes, he did beat me.
Okay, so now we know that you're the good guy in this whole situation, and Martin has a history of lying, but he's great at trombone, right?
Yeah, he is great at trombone. I mean, he did win. They won, but it wasn't like he beat me. His teammate made like 7 shots.
Well, thank you for entertaining that horrible question, Mateen. Good day for you besides having to do press today?
Oh no, man, it's good. It's a great day. We had a really busy day yesterday. We went fishing. Martin was actually there fishing with me. I'd never been fishing before, so we had to get up at 4 a.m., which is usually the time I go to bed. Yeah, it was good. I'm good. I'm rejuvenated.
So you just answered the question as to whether you're one of the nocturnal comics. The answer is yes.
Yeah, I mean, I have a toddler, so I do have to be up early. But before her, I would go to bed, pretty late. Usually during the showtime, if I'm out, I'm out, and then I come home. It's not a thing where it's like I'm out, I got to get back home, because if the baby sleeps, she's gonna be asleep no matter if I'm there or not. So.
Got it. Well, we were connected because of LMAOF. That's really hard for me to say, but
yeah, me too, bro. When I was cutting promos, it was just, man, I fucked up so many times, man. But yeah, I'm excited for the show. Martin's on the show, Brandy's on the show. OnlyFans is doing some really good things and ingratiating comedy into their brand, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
And there's no brick wall behind you, unlike most TV comedy specials. Is that part heartbreaking?
I think there is a brick wall.
Trick question. That's kind of one of the tropes of all TV kind of comedy, that you have the brick wall behind you.
Yeah, this is I think that's part of the comedy club that we did it at. That's part of their motif. They have a brick wall. They also have like a door in the comedy club, and it's like a lock on the door. It's like mysterious, like who's behind that door? I don't know. Maybe it's all the comics.
They also have do they also have the outdated 8x11s of comics who passed?
Oh yes, comics that passed. You see everyone's 8x11, like everyone's black and white shot from like 1991. Yeah, they have that, and they have the stereotypical mural that doesn't look like anybody who it's supposed to be on the wall.
You support the local comedy club. All the tropes are worth it.
They're always there, man. Yeah.
But hey, back to you. How did you wind up on this OnlyFans TV special? Was it an agent thing, or did you know a producer on the show?
No. I think they reached out. They saw me and they reached out to me initially, and they asked me would I be interested. I think maybe there's some girls that do 2 girls, 1 or 2 blunts, 1 girl, 2 girls, 1 blunt. Those girls, Emily and Jamie, I think they might have mentioned me, and also Mac Lawson, who is also she does OnlyFans, she's a comedian as well. She connected me to some people, and then they looked at me, and then they reached out to me. So yeah, it was just like that kind of word of mouth thing, and it turned out that I was a good fit for what they were trying to do.
Got it. These days, what's your home comedy club? Is it the Improv?
The Improv is my home comedy club, yeah. The Hollywood Improv is my home comedy club. I'm there every week. I host a show on Sunday called Late for Work. And I think we have some of the best lineups in the world. It's not everywhere you can go when you can see like this level of comedian on a Sunday. evening at 9:15.
Right. Not only you, Joe List, Craig Robinson, Felipe Esparza, really quality oriented billings. Now,
Mm-hmm.
how many weekends a month would you say that you're on the road these days? And because some comics it's 52 and others are like 2 or 3 at most because I got the kid at home.
Well, I mean, it all depends, man. Like the summertime, I get on the road quite a bit. But yeah, it can anywhere from like 10 to 20. I do so many other things where like now I'm at the level that I am, like it's hard to like justify going to do a casino or and like traveling and trying to break like, oh, you make $500 or I could stay here. I do a lot of weddings, so I could stay in town and I can do a wedding and I can make 3 to 4 times that.
Wait,
So yeah,
weddings? What do you mean? You do stand up at weddings?
no, I do stand up. So I'm a wedding officiant. So I do. I mean, I guess
Really?
it's kind of stand up comedy. So I mean, people hire me because they don't want like the standard like to do get all that old school shit. They want some nuances and some funny shit. So yeah, I add that kind of flavor to it, and then I DJ MC. So sometimes I do both. Where I'll officiate the wedding and then I'll DJ the wedding. So yeah,
Your
man.
side hustles are related to your craft. I mean, how many comics do you meet that before they kind of make it and they have all the credits, it's not just an office job, but they're delivering pizza or something that has nothing to
Yeah,
do with
yeah. I
comedy.
never, I never had to do that. I mean, I've always supplemented my income. Like I worked in education for quite a bit, but like now, like this is just another medium of entertainment. It's just. I mean, I'm part of someone's day. I tell jokes. I add a little bit of flavor to their wedding, give the people something that they've never seen before.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, because now the days of like a headliner who no one knows making a living at comedy, unless you're in a boat, it's hard, because everyone wants these viral sensations. Everyone wants to know like, do you have a comedy clip that or you do crowd work or all this other bullshit that's going on right now. So yeah, man, I try to supplement my income and I tell people you can't eat your credits. You can't eat your credits. So
You can't eat the
um,
credit. But now that I know that you have all the wedding work, obviously you have a good clean 15, a good clean 30. But then hearing you speak now, you also have a good filthy 15 and a good filthy 30.
yeah, I mean, comedy for me, man, I never wanted to be like this kind of comic or this kind of comic. I feel like you have to be able to do whatever you need to do for whatever you need to do. So, can I work 15 clean? Yes. Can I work 30 clean? Yes. Do I want to do that? Fuck no. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like being a clean comic or doing comedy clean is not who I am because I'm not that person. There's a lot of comics that like are really fucking scumbags, and they're the super cleanest comics that you've ever seen in your life. And
Yes.
I found out like in my history, the cleaner the comic, the more scumbag of a human being they are as a person.
Thank you for saying that. That is one of the long lasting traditions that I've seen in comedy. And it's the mean, angry ones. Like, for example,
Mm-hmm.
did you ever meet or see Bobby Slayton?
Oh, I know Bobby Slayton. Yeah,
He doesn't want you to know, but nicest guy.
dude, he's the fucking nicest guy. So I did this. I did this back in the day. They had this like fucking podcast that you would do, and like two. They'd get two comics to come, and then they'll
Yeah.
have like an older comic come, and they'll speak to them, and then you do your material in front of the older comic, and then the comic is supposed to critique, your comedy. And Bobby Slayton was the guest. He goes, "Who the fuck am I to tell this guy that he's not funny? He don't know who the fuck I am. I'm 100 years old. Like, what the fuck am I to tell him what I think is funny or not? It doesn't fucking matter. If he gets laughs, it's fucking funny. Uh, but yeah, that was like the realest, like raw shit ever. There's a bulldog, the comedy bulldog, super, super fucking chill dude. But I've
Oh
also
yeah.
worked with some super clean dudes that are like, they don't want you to talk to them.
Oh
They don't
yeah.
want you to fucking look at them in the face. It's just so fucking like maniacal how they are. And then they'll say like, hey everybody, yeah. So
I
yeah.
love me a good Jay Moore interaction backstage story myself.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is what I'm hearing is this is a real human being that works with the given circumstances, but at the same time, you're a lifer in comedy, and OnlyFans is letting you do the kind of comedy you want, as opposed to an HBO or Comedy Central going, okay, let's hear the act. No, cut that out, cut that out. You, in other words,
Yeah, I mean,
want it.
I was able to be me, and then like the only like thing that they gave us for that is like you can't mention any children because they are over 18 platform. So
Yeah.
I can't even like talk about my daughter. And I couldn't like do anything. Couldn't really talk about me being a teacher. But yeah, they were like, just don't mention anybody under 18, and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
So arguably, OnlyFans is the place for comics to be these days. I never thought that I would be saying that sentence.
Yeah. Dude, if I had a nice big set of tits, you'd see them on OnlyFans too, man. I'd expose them on there, bro, and make some money, man. Yeah, I feel like it's giving people a platform to do the things that they want to do. A lot of people hate on it and like and make it taboo, but no, it's a great place, and I'm glad to see that they're adding this aspect of comedy. I mean, I have gotten the message on my OnlyFans asking me, do I show home? And I'm like, no, bro, I don't. I'm not gonna send you a picture of my home. I'm just doing my comedy on here. No nudity from me.
Yeah.
But who knows, man? Not yet. Yeah, who knows? I'm not opposed to it. You know what? Do some, as they say, do some strange for a little change. You know.
Well, two quick questions and then I'll let you go. And the first one is I get different answers depending on who I'm speaking with. When I say, what do you have coming up next? Where can we see you next? Some people put on a really serious face and go, I'm not allowed to talk to that question due to my union. How dare you ask me that? And then other people go, oh, my social media is this, and you'll be able to see me there.
Yeah.
Which one are you about when I say what's coming up next besides OnlyFans?
I mean, I'm a little bit of both in that aspect. Yeah, follow me on social media at Mateen Stewart across the board. If you need someone to marry you, at Married by Mateen. I'm the #1 wedding officiant in the state of California. I would say I'm the #1 wedding officiant in the country. The more credits I get, the higher the price is. So you better give me now before this other thing that I'm about to tell you coming out. I have a podcast that's coming out in October in the fall. I can't really talk about it, but when it does come out, you'll know it's going to come out. I'm super excited about it. It's going to be available all over every platform that podcasts are available. So yeah, look out for that. And yeah, man, just follow me on Instagram and check me out if you're ever in Hollywood at the Hollywood Improv every Sunday for Late for Work. We're doing our 1-year anniversary show on August 27th. I'm super excited for that. And yeah, man.
Got it. And the last anticlimactic question here, besides watching LMFAO, and I got it that time on OnlyFans TV, what's a TV recommendation, a show that the wife and I should be watching? Because every time we say we're going to watch a show, we kill it in 4 or 5 days and we go, what's next and what's good?
Oh, okay. I just finished Barry. I really enjoyed Barry. But also, I don't know if a lot of people know about this show. It's a Canadian show. It's called Mr. D. It's a guy. His name's Gary D. He's a Canadian comedian. He hosts Canadian Family Feud. But to me, Mr. D is the funniest show that I've ever seen. And I'm a fan of The Office. I'm a fan of Martin. But Mr. D is it's the funniest show that I've ever seen. It's like 8 seasons. I think you can catch it on Amazon Prime. But yeah, Mr. D, check that out. It's hilarious.
It is going on the list. Thank you for that recommendation. And thank you for the great comedy. Really looking forward to whatever is coming next from you, including that October special announced podcast that we can't know about yet, right?
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Paltrocast.